Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Noval Zuardi with students number 222122100. And here I am. I'm going to show you I'm going to make a tutorial how to find a measure of central tendency and also the measure of variability manually in Excel, in Microsoft Excel. And also we are doing in Rumus with Excel to make it fast and to make sure that the answer is right. Okay, here we are. Have a sum of data here, and the first of that we have to do is the first one is arrange the data sort by smallest to the largest, and how to do it is we move the data from column B and C to the column A. So we make it the data in one column, and how to do it is we just cut it and put in column A. After that, after we are make it in one column, we arrange this by doing in home and choose the sort smallest to the largest. And the data will arrange by itself. Okay, after this, we make a duplicate here. And we are going to move this data to the table. So how to do it is the first one we have to do is to remove duplicates the data in column C. After that, we move this data to the table. We make the table first here. Here's number, score. Score is X, and frequency. Frequency is F. And then here is X min. And here is X kurangi min pangkat 2. And to make it, we go to the insert equation, and we can choose any types of equation here that we want to make the X kurangi min kuadrat. So here, how to do it. And the last column of the table is F dikali X kurangi min kuadrat. Okay. So after this, after we make like this, hold on a second. We make a number first here. And it's very easy, is we just drag it to make it berurutan. And how to find frequency is we use the rumus that call CONIF. CONIF, and we block the range here in the column A. Don't forget to make it absolute. And we block the data in score or X and click enter. And we found the frequency is 1, and we drag it into the bottom, and we found all the data here. And we sum it to know how much the data, and it's 40, and it's same. Okay, after that, we find mean, median, and mode. And how to find it? It's very easy. First of all, we make this to a border here. Okay, after we make this a border, okay, just wait. The first one we have to do is in manual, and after that we do the Excel one. But the first of all we do in manual. How to find a mean or average, or we call it rata-rata in Indonesia, is to divide the sum of the data divided by the sum of frequency. And how to do it? We find it first. X dikali F. Ini salah ya, harusnya X dikali F. Okay. We just type tanda bintang, lalu dikalikan dengan data yang ada di frekuensi, lalu kita drag sampai dengan ke bawah. And after that, we sum it. And this one is that we are going to divide. Here, we type sama dengan, lalu blok G21 di sini yang menunjukkan jumlah dari seluruh data yang ada dibagi dengan 40. Dan hasilnya adalah 75,75. Okay, after that, we move to the Excel. In Excel way, how to find mean is very easy. We just type sama dengan average and block all the data in column A. And we press enter, and the amount is same. After we find mean, we jump into how to find a median. Median, it means that nilai tengah in Indonesia. How to find median? If the data is, we call it genap, so we have to find the middle value. But if it's genap, it's not as easy as ganjil. So we have to do a little bit of rumus. So first of all that we have to do is divide all the data, all the frequency by 2. After knowing 20 here, we count which data is in number 20. And how to do it? Usually I do this. And here's 22 after F until F13, sorry. So the data of 20 it must be in 78 or even in 76. Let's see, 78. So because the data is genap, so we divide, kita tambahkan dulu nilai ke 20, ditambahkan dengan nilai ke 21 untuk mencari nilai tengahnya yang pasti, which is 78 ditambah dengan 78 plus 78. And we do here 78 plus 78 is 156. And this is divided by 2. This one is divided by 2. 156 dibagi 2. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the sama dengan here. Is 78. So the median is 78. Okay. After we know the manual way, we do in Excel way. And how to find in Excel way is very easy. We just type median, and block all the data in column A. And the value is 78. It's same. And the last one is mode. Mode in Indonesia we call it nilai yang paling sering muncul. And how to do it? We just found here, and we can see that the frequency of 80 is 6, which is paling banyak di antara data-data yang lain. Karena yang lain cuma 1, 2, 3, 5. Sementara 80 di sini jumlahnya ada 6. Maka dengan sangat mudah kita menemukan bahwasannya modusnya adalah 80. Maka kita tandai di sini dengan warna hijau. untuk memperjelas. Okay. And in Excel way also is very easy. We just type mode and block all the data in column A. We just place and press enter. And we found that 80 is the mode. And that's all how to find the measure of central tendency. Measure of central tendency. And we move to how to find measure of variability. Variability. And how to do it? We copy the table here. And we move to the measure of variability here. And don't forget also the data. Sorry, I have cough. Second one is we have to find measure of central tendency, which is we have to adjust the table here. So type insert, and this one is X dikurangi min. After we knowing the mean of the data here, which is, let's do it again. I'm sorry, not mean, but average. Average 70. And for the column X dikurangi min, maka apa yang harus kita lakukan adalah mengurangi jumlah yang ada pada skor X di sini, atau data yang ada di skor pada tabel skor, dikurangi dengan min. Dan jangan lupa untuk minnya kita absolutkan supaya dia tidak ngeblok ke bawah, seperti yang skor. And we drag it, and we found the X kurangi min. After that, we're trying to find X kurangi min pangkat 2. And how to find it is very easy. All that we have to do is just make the symbol like this. And we just type 2 and enter. And we find the result. I'm sorry. We kind of move this first and drag it. Okay. After knowing the X kurangi min, we have to find F kurangi X. F dikali X kurangi min pangkat 2. Sebelumnya kita ini kurangi dulu komanya. Jadi 2 saja di belakang koma. Kemudian untuk mencari F dikali X kurangi min pangkat 2, itu caranya masih sama. Yaitu dengan cara mengkalikan frekuensi, ya. The table of frequency. Wait. The table of frequency, ya. And we use tanda bintang, lalu kalikan yang ada di sini. Lalu kita drag sampai ke bawah, maka akan ditemukan hasilnya. Okay. After we know all the data here, X kurangi min pangkat 2, dan F dikali X kurangi min pangkat 2, we're trying to find range now. And how to find range? It's kind of same with the previous one that we have to do in manual. After that, we do in Excel way. Range. The first one in manual way. It's kind of easy, you know. How to do it is found the largest one and we kurangi dengan the smallest one, which is we have already arranged the data, and the largest is 96 and the smallest is 50. So how to do it? It's just block the data 96 and we kurangi dengan 50 atau data yang ada di kolom A. Dan kita temukan hasilnya adalah 46. And we move to the Excel way, and in Excel way, it's kind of complicated, you know. And how to do it is we type max here and block all the data in column A, and we kurangi dengan min, rumus min, dan kita juga blok data yang ada di kolom A, lalu enter. Maka hasilnya akan sama. Okay, that's range. After that, we trying to find quartiles. Quartiles. The first one that we have to do in manual way, and in manual it's kind of hard. We have to type several quotation here to make it very clear, you know. Wait. Just wait a couple of minutes. We types like this. We just, the first one is quartiles, and all we have to do is do equation here, and the rumus of quartile is kind of wait. The rumus for quartile 1 is setengah dikali N ditambah, seperempat dikali N ditambah 1. Maka kita harus bikin equation-nya dulu di sini. Kita pindahkan. Oh, I forgot to make to sum this, because we are going to make the total of this in another function. So here we kind of geser ini. We type the equation here. Right? Equation. And we choose this one. 1/4 dikalikan N ditambah 1. N di sini adalah jumlah data. Maka di sini bisa kita lanjutkan saja rumusnya. N di sini berarti 40 ditambah 1. Oke, 1/4 di sini dikalikan dengan hasilnya, yaitu 41. Maka kita lakukan di sini saja supaya lebih mudah. 1/4 dikalikan dengan 41. Maka hasilnya adalah 10,25. Lalu kita kopikan ke sini untuk hasilnya. And this is not the value of quartile 1 that we have to do is to membulatkan ke atas. Dan kita akan cari data ketika kita sudah bulatkan tersebut dari quartile 2. Maka Q1 di sini sama dengan nilai ke-11. Maka kita lihat pada kolom A, nilai ke-11 adalah 66. So the quartile 1 is 66. And we move to the quartile 2. Untuk quartile 2 is same, but the rumus is 1/2. The value is 20.5. We merge this first. And we found that Q2 is nilai ke-21 atau value ke-21. Dan nilai ke-21 di sini adalah 78. For information that quartile 2, the value is always same like median. So quartile 2 is kind of nilai tengah. Dan terakhir adalah quartile 3. Rumus untuk quartile 3 adalah 3/4. Tiga per 4. Kita di sini bisa hitung untuk hasilnya. 4 dikali 41. Apakah ya? Hasilnya adalah 30,75. And we do the same here. Q3 sama dengan nilai ke-31. Lalu kita lihat angka berapa yang ada pada nilai ke-31, yaitu adalah 84. We type 84. And that's how to find quartile in manual way, and we move to the Excel way. To find quartile in Excel way, here we are. We make the table. Just a little table. And we type Q1, Q2, Q3, and EQR atau interquartile. And how to find quartile in Excel way, all we have to do is type quartile exclude. And we choose the data in column A, and we type 1 for the quartile 1. And we do the same here, and we just remove the number 1 with 2, and for the Q3 is we remove with the 3 as well. And for the interquartile, we just kurangi Q3 dengan Q1. And that's how to find quartiles in Excel way and in manual way. After this, we jump into how to find variance. To find variance in Excel in manual way, for the first. It's kind of complicated because we applied a rumus dan rumusnya itu sedikit panjang. Oke. Ini kita gunakan ini ya. Yaitu adalah X kurangi min 2 di sini yang kita cari adalah total atau sigma. Sigma means total. The symbol of sigma is like this, and we type insert. And dibagi N dikurangi 1. N adalah jumlah data. Kita pindahkan ke sini untuk lebih jelasnya. And we continue the rumus here. Oke. Sigma dari X kurangi min pangkat 2 sudah kita temukan di sini. Berikan saja ke sini. Dan N di sini adalah 40. Maka the central of variability, which is variance, adalah hasil dari pembagian 6,201.50 dikurangi dengan dibagi dengan 39. Untuk mencari hasilnya, kita tinggal pindahkan saja ke kolom lain untuk menghitung. Dan hasilnya adalah 159,018. Kita kurangi 2 angka di belakang koma. And that's how to find variance in Excel way, in manually, and we move to the Excel way. In Excel way, it's very easy, you know. All we have to do is type sama dengan variance atau var ya. And we block all the data in column A. And we found the value is same. 1959,01. And the last one is found to standard deviation. To find standard deviation, it's kind same with the variance, but the result of variance kita akarkan 2 untuk mencari hasil dari standard deviation. Jadi untuk caranya kita lakukan dulu seperti ini. We type equation here and choose the radical one. And we just move all the data to this. Yep. Dan hasil akhirnya nanti kita akarkan 2. Dan untuk mengakarkannya kita bisa gunakan saja kalkulator yang ada di handphone kita. 159,001 12,01. Hasilnya adalah 12. Hasilnya adalah 12,6. That's how to find standard deviation in manual way. And we move to the Excel way. It's very easy. All we have to do is type sama dengan lalu ketik stdef. Lalu kita seperti biasa blok seluruh data yang ada pada kolom A. Dan kita temukan hasilnya akan sama jika kita kurangi komanya. 12,6. And the last one we make a polygon of the data in score and frequency. The first one kita hapus dulu ya ini. Ini tadi kita kesalahan. Oke. Oke. All we have to do to make the polygon, we block the table of score and frequency and we move to the insert and we choose recommend charts and click OK. And we can add axis title to make it very clear. Let's say frequency here. Frequency or F, yeah. And for the bottom one is the score or X. And for the title is the English test student. English test student, or we can call it, what is it? Proficiency test of English student. English proficiency test. English proficiency test. We can even change the theme if you want it. Here we can change chart type also, but at this time we just use the polygon one. So I think that's all from me for the tutorial how to find measure of central tendency and measure of variability here. So thank you very much for the attention. I close this tutorial by ucapan Alhamdulillah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.